This is the stock index portfolio. It includes 30 different trading systems for the E-mini S&P and the E-mini Nasdaq. You see the matrix of strategies that we have here. In TradeStation, there are 30. There are 5 rows and 6 columns. And there is a variety of strategies, including mostly day trade and a few overnight strategies, trend and counter trend. I'm going to show you the trading systems matrix that I have for my strategy set up here. And then we're going to take a look at the latest performance as of October the 4th. These are a list of the trading strategies and portfolios. And you see the stock index portfolio is in this column. So there are 30 different trading strategies, and you can see the list here in this matrix, which ones are included, which ones are not included, which ones are included in other portfolios. And the E-mini S&P portfolio is a variation of the stock index portfolio that only includes the E-mini S&P strategy. So there's 17 S&P strategies, 13 Nasdaq strategies, and that is how this portfolio is set up. Once again, different time frames, trend and counter trend, and this is the stock index portfolio. As of October 4th, the combination results of all these strategies shows we had an equity peak on October 3rd with a loss on October 4th. So it's pulled off the equity peak that was made on October 3rd. It's pulled off that on October 4th. And here is the equity curve of this performance. And so you can see the cycles of drawdowns at the bottom. This is typical for any setup of portfolios and trading systems. Every portfolio and trading systems goes through drawdowns. And you see that these drawdowns represent drawdowns in the strategy at low points. And we recently had this low point right here. We recommend getting in on these drawdowns. There's lots of little drawdowns. There's some bigger drawdowns, but there's lots of little drawdowns to get in on, and you can see that here. And so these correlate to drawdowns. When it pulls back here, this goes down here. And so this is the drawdown curve. And so this is the latest update. Let's take a look at the other stats. Let's look at the performance summary. So here is the latest statistics for this on the performance summary. Now you can trade this with the minis, mini S&P or mini Nasdaq, with about 150K and about 15K on the micros. So if you want to trade this on the minis, you have 30 algorithms. You need about 150K to cover margin plus drawdown. On the micros, you need about 15K because the micros are 1/10. And so these results are based on the minis. And if you want to think about this in terms of the micros, divide by 10, and those will be roughly your results. This includes $25 round turn slippage and commission, so that would be $2.50 on the micro, $2.50 on the micro, 25 on the minis. To divide that by 10, those would be rough estimates. We don't have a lot of backtest data or history, so we just take the E-minis and E-mini Nasdaq and E-mini S&P, divide the results by 10 to get the estimates of the micros. And so that is the performance summary, and here is the equity curve. Once again, it has been updated on the TradeStation on the website, and you can see under market portfolios, this is a stock index portfolio. If you want to trade a smaller version of this, E-mini S&P, just trade the E-mini S&P strategies. Started tracking this since September the 20th on Collective 2. You can click on this and get more information. Here are the hypothetical performance summaries. This is back tested to 2007. So these results go back to 2007. And you see the recent green dot up here. That's the equity peak on October 3rd. And you can read more about it and see all the blog posts basically for this are below this, and you can see the complete system list as well.